moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Penguins start with possession as we are now underway. Great reach with the poke check. Here's a short pass to Dumoulin. Launches it from the point. Oh, and she denied that chance. Wow.
She makes a really difficult save look pretty easy. She's got to find the puck once, track it, find it again once she loses it in the traffic, and then make the save.
The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Directed over to Hodges. Dumps it into the O-zone. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. And now he tries to get it across to Malkin. Takes the feed from the left side. Passes on over to Gensel. Puck scooped up by Crosby. And it takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Great read with the stick. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Zucker. Cuts to the front. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Rangers win the draw. New York's got it in their own zone. Good hit on the play. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. That was amazing. What a save by Chari. Zucker's carrying it ahead. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Maintains possession. Handles the pass from the right side. New York's got the puck against the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Great hand-eye on the tip.
Gwen's going to need earplugs every time he shoots the puck. All he hears is the ping off the goalpost.
Scooped up along the wall by Raquel. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. She takes the feed. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Miller's got it in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone.
Looks pretty confident with the puck on his stick here in the offensive zone. You know he'd like to get his first NHL goal.
Taken along the wall by Zucker. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Quick pass to Bodie. New York's got a hold of the puck. Moves it ahead from off the wall. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Poked away in the neutral zone by Alkoichuk. New York's in now. Quick shot! Blocked in traffic. Granlund's got the puck in his own zone. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck over. Oh, they probably want to redo on that. Shot, and he makes the save. The Rangers have it now. Back to the blue line. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Well, Ray, before puck drop tonight, we saw what has become a badge of honor in hockey.
Pretty cool for the young guys. They get out on the ice first. The team stops behind them. Everybody knows what's going to happen. But I think it would be pretty fun to skate a couple of laps by yourself. They never had this when I played.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. The Penguins win the draw. And it's a quick pass to Letang. The Penguins have it now. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Gets the puck in deep. The Rangers have it against the wall. The Penguins going to work on offense. Denies him in front. Setting up behind his own net now. Slick feed. Here's a shot from the boards. Jari's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Here in the later stages of this period, still looking for our first goal. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Gets in front of the shot. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Rips it from the blue line, and that banks off a stick. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play. Hodges may not like it, but a pretty cut and dry call for the officials for holding.
Gensel's got a chance to use his zone ability to help the power play put one up on the board here, guys. Let's see how they do.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 15 seconds.
New York's got it in their own zone. Tosses it on to Wilkinson. New York's carrying the puck deep inside their own zone. Now a quick pass to Bodie. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Noakes plays it now and tries to make a diagonal pass to Bodie and sends it just out of reach. Through center along the wing. Stays with it. Bodie's lugging the puck.
Hodges can't wait to get back into the play.
And now it's over to Okchuk. Hodges is done serving his time in the sin bin. We're back to even strength.
These are the power plays that drive coaches.
In alone! Nothing doing!
That plan didn't work.
The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Zumwinkle's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Great read on the block. Oh, tremendous stop on the play!
Some guys can't even shoot the puck that far. He's got a real knack to get that thing on the net from distance. It's a good shot and becomes a dangerous chance.
And the stick is best friend on that save right there. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Not really an aggressive start. It's like no team wants to take a chance and open the game up yet. We'll see how this plays out in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Byfield's won it in their own end. The Rangers will play from the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck here. Puts it on net. He scores! And he's up and running this season.
Look at the relief on his face already. He hasn't even played many games, but you want this as early as you can.
The Penguins take a 1-goal lead here in the second.
This game doesn't look like it's going to stretch out at all now, James. Even though there is a lead, it seems like it'll stay close.
New York's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Takes it from the right side. Nice pass. And that's a great heads-up play by Crosby. Picked up along the wall by Malkin. Quick feed. Oh, the double G in the house. The great glove save. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. Gren stick handling in his own zone. And that's broken up. Puck picked up by Carter. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Poked away at center by Marshall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Takes the feed at the point. New York's got the puck along the wall. Slides it across to Wilkinson. Moves it quickly over to Gren. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Puck dumped in, and the forwards are going to skate off. And he slides it quickly to Petrie. And now he moves it to Zucker. Feeds it to Bodie. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Bank pass off the boards. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Jarry's going to hang on here for the whistle and stoppage of play.
It's a good thing he does because you haven't mentioned his name in I don't know how long. The play's been at the other end of the ice forever.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Pittsburgh's up 1-0. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes that pass back at the point. Couldn't make the connection on the play. The Rangers carry it along the wall. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Cuts to the paint. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
I see what he's doing, James. He's got some room and he's got great hands, but that's probably not the best place on the ice to make that move.
Quick shot. Blocked in traffic. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Slides the puck ahead to Petrie. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Puck grabbed by Sumwinkle. Pittsburgh's crossed the line and on the attack. Crosby's exploring options with the puck. Denies him in close.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Kulikov's got it behind his own net. And now he angles it across to Gensel. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. The Penguins lead it 1-0. Pittsburgh's won the draw and they take possession here in the open ice. Passes out front. A blast! Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gensel. Tries to get the puck to Dusty. And now he tries to get it across to Hodges. On the attack along the boards. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. And he takes the feed. Miller's got it against the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. They are really feeling it now here in the O-zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Dusty. Grabbed along the board by Kulikov. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bonino. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Tries to feed it over to Marshall. Takes the pass. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Takes the puck at the point. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. From one point man to another. Gains the zone along the right wall. And he moves it up to Heinen. The Rangers gain control of it. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Poked away at center by Heinen. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Through center. Takes a shot. Simple stop by Jarry. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. Pittsburgh's ahead 1-0. Byfield's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Moves it to Subwinkle. From the point, looks to make something happen. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Scores! On the backhand, they don't miss that.
Such a tough shot for the goalie. He's so good at this. He can get the puck on his backhand and deliver it so quick, the goaltender never seems to be ready. Beats him here, and it's on the board.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. A contract's got it in the offensive end. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck. The Penguins moving ahead. New York's got the puck along the boards. Poked away in the neutral zone by Crosby. Getting a little physical there with that collision. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Makes a move in front. Scores! Make it 3 in a row!
And is this ever going to stop? It looks like they're going to score at will here, James. Dominating and taking control of this game.
Pittsburgh's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forecheck. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. The Rangers win the faceoff. Fails to find the open man. Easily turned aside by Jari.
Jari's not had to do that very much. That's face a shot. He's got a big lead, and there's been no traffic around him all night.
The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Through pass ahead. Takes a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Zucker's taking it from his own end. Battling for it along the boards. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. And he shut the door on that last play.
Jari's helping out everybody here. The defense doesn't have to worry about the front of the net anymore. The puck's in the corner.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. Tremendous work in the offensive end. That's picked up by the D. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. And gets control of the puck once again here in the open ice. Quick pass to Carter. And the puck skips off the glove. And now he moves it quickly to Miller. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Look out. Look who's stepping in here.
Yeah, he jumped in pretty quick. He doesn't want the other guy fighting, that's for sure.
And good night.
That looked like a mismatch at the start, too, James. It certainly played out that way. Well, that'll do it as they ride them off to the penalty box, each to their own bench to sit for 5 minutes. I hope he can get a drink of water. Last time in there, the bottle was empty, which really must stink because you're tired and thirsty, and now you get a bowl of dust.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
No, but I never was in there. Well, yeah, I was in there, and I hated when the bottle was empty.
And he slides it quickly to Petrie. Handles the puck at the point. Settles things down and gets
Excellent work by the goaltender. Not just one save, but two. You can never take your eye off the puck.
The Rangers slide it through center. Hodges plays the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Moves the puck down low. Quick feed down low. From the back of the cage with the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a short pass to Heinen. Pittsburgh's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Sends it in front. And that goes off a stick. Hodges plays it against the boards. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Detroit's on the calendar next. That should be a fun one.
It should be. The teams play generally pretty aggressive physical games against each other.
Here in the back half of this period, 3-0 is where we sit. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Penalty coming up. With possession along the wall. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Crosby's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Man advantage unit is set.
Well, here's a first power play of the game. You'd love to score in your first one if you get the chance, because that helps the power play become more confident. More confident always means more successful.
Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Not able to connect. Steps out behind the net to play the puck. New York's looking to break out. Great stretch passes and connects. And that pass doesn't go. You'll need more than that to beat him. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Getzel's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. The Rangers have it in the offensive zone. Can't make the connection on the pass. Gets it out of his own end. Takes the puck behind the net. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. New York's gained the line and into the zone.
The Penguins have been outstanding defensively tonight. They haven't given up anything, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Getzel.
Crosby's up at the box.
Pittsburgh's man is out of the box, and we're back to even strength.
I can't imagine the coaches are going to be very happy with that. This is a really good piece of video to show the players, though, because you showed them great. You had it in the zone, but there was no danger generated on that power play.
Unloads from the blue line. Jarry's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
Getting into the later stages of this period, 3-0 is the score. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Pittsburgh's in on the offensive attack now. Dishes it to Wilkinson. Up along the wing. The Rangers take it along the wall. Oh, and he lays out to block it. He scores! There it is!
So close to closing the book on this shutout. He just can't quite catch up to this one, and the shutout bid is gone.
New York's got it across the line. Takes it to the front. Decides to think about it. Marshall's got it in the offensive zone. Lets it go. That's wide of the net.
When the game is close, everybody's thinking they can make a difference. There was a chance to do it late in the third.
Doesn't get much better than that one. Here's a shot, and that goes off the player in front. 51 seconds. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. New York's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Jarry's going to hang on to that ball. This This allows the coaches to come up with a new game plan, and everybody has a chance to catch their breath here. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. New York's won the draw. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit.
After that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good.
And that nullifies that threat for the moment. To the empty net.
Wow.
And there's the hat-trick as he delivers again.
James, if you're a goal scorer, you think about a night where everything goes well. This is what it looks like for a player.
Crosby's team gets the win, and a big part of that, his hat-trick performance.
He's so good when he gets the puck on his stick. He's got a real sense of when to deliver it